Welcome, everyone, to Tuesday Live. Ben and Winnie, today is Thursday, so you have Tuesday Live with your host, Winnie. I am Winnie Chung. Welcome. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe to Ben and Winnie YouTube channel. Share and like our Facebook page. Share now if you like so more people can join us immediately. So as you can see, today we have two beautiful black-haired lady with you entertaining all your tango needs on a beautiful Thursday. Welcome to what I call hashtag Art in Progress. Today we're going to investigate more about how or why does our beloved tango have an international appeal? Where? Oh, hi. Hi, y'all. Yes, tango have had an international appeal really since the 19 teens and the 20s when it exploded on the world stage and become the most popular thing in France, Spain, England, Finland, everywhere, including Japan, all the way back to the 19 teens. So it is not a new thing. How did that happen? As you would suspect, there are always trailblazers, what I call trailblazers that have been secretly planting the seeds all along the way so tango can become as inclusive as most of the time it is. So today I have a young trailblazer with me. I'm going to tell you what I think is a trailblazer. A trailblazer is somebody who is fearless, who is fearlessly plowing ahead, who's willing to let go of the old life, to take what was the best part of the old life, take it with him or her, and then take what he or she thinks is the best part of the new life, combine the two, and fearlessly plow ahead. So today we have Natsuki Nishihara with us from Okayama, Japan, who has been living in Buenos Aires for a long time. Shall we start with playing a song, Natsuki? Tocame una canción.
Dale. Hola, Winnie, ¿cómo
Hola.
estás?
We'll let Natsuki.
Muchas gracias
Gracias
por la invitación.
Sí, y por favor, toca un tema para nosotros para empezar.
Dale. Voy a tocar un tango, un vals.
A vals.
Se llama Tu pálida voz.
Tu pálida voz. It's a vals that
Charlo y Homero Mansi. Y arreglo mío.
It's her arrangement. Charlo y Homero Mansi. So.
Espero que les guste.
Natsuki Nishihara, this is her arrangement of Tu parli la voce. It is her arrangement that she had made quite a few arrangements. She had indeed made arrangements for 5 bandoneons and other crazy things that Natsuki does. So today we really want to see how did tango go so far to all over the world, right, Natsu? Can I puedo contar la historia de Natsu? So I'm going to tell you all the cool story of Natsuki, our friend over here. She is from Okayama, very far south of Tokyo in Japan, and born and raised in the countryside, is that right, of Japan, raised as a trumpet player and went to the conservatory as a trumpet player until one day since she was 8, one day when she turned 20, she heard a concert by a bandoneonista. His name is Ryota, Komatsu, yes. In a concert playing Piazzolla, and como se dice, me cayó un rayo. It's what Natsuki told me. She was, boom, hit by the lightning of the bandoneon, and boom, she was blinded by the light of the bandoneon, as it happens to a lot of us, isn't it? After that, she hid her emotions of the bandoneon and went back to the trumpet, is what she told me. For 2 years, she was trying to continue with the trumpet. It didn't work very well, did it? And then Natsuki went to become a festival assistant in a very big festival in Japan called Seiji Osawa Kinen Festival in Nagano, where she heard her second bandoneon concerto, this time with Koji Hirata, who actually just came back from Buenos Aires, studying at the Escuela Emilio Balcarce, the same place where our band program went to school, actually. And he played a concert, and once again, Natsuki was hidden by lightning. Se dice que dijiste a Koji Hirata, say, ¿Cómo empezar con el bandoneón? How do I start with a bandoneón? I have nothing. ¿Y qué dijo? ¿Qué te dijo? Koji, ¿qué te dijo?
Sí, vení a mi clase.
Come to my class y te presto, ¿sí? Con el bandoneón. And her first teacher, gave her a bandoneón to start her adventure with the bandoneón. And so Koji Hirata was Natsuki's first teacher for the first year, and he told her all about life in Buenos Aires, all about the Escuela de Emilio Balcarce, and it got her completely enamored. And 2 years later, 2012, Natsuki began her journey to Buenos Aires to learn the bandoneon. I'm sorry, our house is really noisy. And from that point on, she is living a dream of the bandoneon. She played in every single famous tango scene in Buenos Aires, played with all the orchestras, started 2 bands, recorded a CD, and is completely absorbed into the tango scene in Buenos Aires. I have a destruction going on in my house. I am a little confused. So, Natsu, gracias. Contame, ¿cómo, how, my question, can you please, sorry. What is life like in Okayama? ¿Qué es la vida pasada de Natsuki in Okayama? How is life like in Okayama, and how does that actually cross path with the life in Buenos Aires, in the life of tango? Because it is a story very personal to a few of us. Por favor, contame.
Yo, sí, nací en Okayama.
She's born in
vivía
Okayama.
hasta que tenía 18 años.
She's lived there until she was 18 years old.
Empecé trompeta cuando tenía 8 años porque mi padre, tocaba trompeta.
Her papa played the trumpet, and that's how she started on the trumpet too. Y
como hobby.
como hobby for the papá. ¿Qué
Entonces empecé
sí.
trompeta
And she
y
started
tocaba piano también.
and play the piano also. ¿Y
Y
qué es la perspectiva?
y tocaba en brass band.
In the brass band. And play jazz y música clásica, jazz and classical music.
Para el marching band.
Marching band. ¿Qué es la perspectiva de la gente en Japón del tango?
¿De tango?
Sí.
Esa época yo no tocaba tango.
It's an age where they did
¿Sí?
not play the tango.
Después, para empezar a estudiar en conservatorio,
When I started studying in the conservatory,
me mudé a Tokio.
I moved to Tokyo.
Ahí encontré tango.
Ah, you met tango in
En
Tokyo.
Tokio.
¿Qué piensa la gente con el tango? ¿Es una cosa sensual, es ilegal o legal, es muy divertido? ¿Qué cosa es tango para la gente en Japón?
Tango, había moda.
What is tango like viewed by the people in Japan? Is it illegal? Is it sensual? Is it cool? Is it fun? What is it?
En Japón, los años 50.
In the 50s in Japan.
En 1950 había moda de tango. Muchas orquestas llegaban a Japón.
Many orchestras went to Japan in the 50s
tocar.
To play.
Entonces, la gente encontraron muchos a tango, había acceso a tango y hay muchos fanáticos.
Many fanatics in tango in Japan because of all the orchestras going to play in Japan during the 50s.
Hola.
Uh-oh. ¿Qué era el tango en Japón en el 900? Uh-oh. ¿Me escuchas? ¿Me escuchas? Sí. ¿Qué tipo de tango que tocaba? What kind of tango was it like in the 50s in Japan? Oh, we have an internet problem. Fear not, people, because we know this could most likely happen. I am going to play for you a song. Brava, chica. Oh, dear. Sorry. Uh-oh. Do you hear me? Hi, y'all. Yes, thank you for your patience. We already know that Natsuki has very limited internet access, but because she is so awesome, I still want to present what we can of her to you. She is going to come back in just a minute. In the meantime, that was Natsuki's own arrangement of Quejas de Bandoneon. It is a very famous piece. The arrangement famous one was by Aníbal Troilo, and she made it all to fit in one bandoneon, which is pretty amazing. And a great question here from our listener. I'd like to know what she thinks makes a tango arrangement effective. We're going to ask her when she comes back. Winnie is very ambitious. She wants to see if we can connect the bridge between Argentine tango and the rest of the world. For example, to me, who is Chinese, raised in Hong Kong, and for Natsuki, who's raised in the countryside of Japan, how did tango so easily be adapted into our veins as people of 2020, of year 2020? So I'm hoping she is coming back. ¿Dónde está Natsu? Very good question. And Maestro Aaron noticed that she kept Troilo's original variación in that arrangement. Yes, that is a good question. We're going to ask her. So if you have any questions while we wait for our guest to come back, please drop it on the chat aisle. I do have to say that life is very difficult right now for a lot of us musicians and dancers and other tango artists in Argentina, and getting internet access, it's a real luxury that a lot of our friends do not have. So I apologize and I thank you for your patience. It was not that bad last we checked. And yes, and while we are still waiting for her to come back, I wanted to say that before I was interrupted by the children, that the amazing part of the story is that the fact that Natsuki, being very young that she is, had made it, can play like what she saw, can play like that at such a young age, it's all because of a help by one or two people along her path in her life, by a generous Bandoneonist in Japan who's generous enough to see that she's serious about learning it and gave her her first instrument. That kind of acts of generosity, I think, is all that we need in our community today, everywhere in the world. Every little bit that you contribute to this world, I think, do matter. I am stuck. So she came back in the middle of that song. So I do want to not lose you guys. And while we are still waiting for her, I would like to share one more song that is really worth sharing. It is her arrangement for 5 bandoneonists. For 5 bandoneonists, for her friends in the Escuela de Emilio Barcarce, an arrangement for 5 bandoneon. What would that sound like? Let's see. thank you y'all for still being here, and we got Natsuki back. And in the meantime, we saw a great video of La Bordona. Su arreglo, tu arreglo, de cinco bandoneon, her arrangement for 5 bandoneon. Why we have Natsu, tell us, to make the story short, ¿qué hacemos con el futuro de tango por Natsuki Nishihara? What will Natsuki do in her power as a trailblazer, as a young trailblazer of this generation of tango musicians? Uh-oh. ¿Me escuchas? ¿Me escuchas? ¿Me escuchas? Okay, I think we really lost her. She cannot seem to hear me. Okay, so thank you everyone, and we will continue to explore. We will continue to explore this trend of multiculturalism and internationalism in tango down the street. In the meantime, there is Natsuki's information over there. Trust me, from what she had told me, she has got great plans for the future of tango. She's going to educate all of Japan about what is the escuela in tango, how does the tango in Buenos Aires sound different from tango everywhere else, how really inclusive the tango scene is nowadays for women and for international musicians in Buenos Aires. It's really, and she's not leaving. She's not going back to Japan, even if Japan possibly have better internet. She's staying in Buenos Aires to continue with the work of creating tango for today. She is putting together other genres of music on the bandoneon and sharing with all of Japan. What is the bandoneon? Why is it important that multicultural happen on the musical level as well? And all the other important points. So thank you, and her information is on the chat over there. Next week, we are hoping for better internet, and we have a very wonderful tango parrilla artist. Juan Pablo Gallardo is going to join us next Thursday, and he will sort of jam tango with us. He will play anything I tell him to on the spot. You shall see, it is quite something. So thank you, and we'll hope to see you next Thursday.